Washington State and Snohomish Health District officials announced the first U.S. case of a 2019 novel coronavirus.
Scientists always warn us about some new weird death virus, and when we're like, what's the plan? They're like, wash your hands.
The second confirmed case of coronavirus in the U.S. right here in the Windy City.
A government plane is planning to evacuate Americans from Wuhan.
The only way China could be locking down cities any harder would be if the coronavirus were protesting for Hong Kong's independence.
The White House announcing that it has created a coronavirus task force.
President Trump is set to ban foreign nationals who pose a transmission risk from entering the country.
Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true.
The number of infections on the Diamond Princess cruise ship has doubled.
The 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero.
Health officials in Washington State confirm a patient has died from the infection.
Here's what we know about New York City patient.
It wasn't a question of if, but when.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Anas bin Muhammad Nazim and I'm from class JBA 11438. On December 2019, the world has been shaken by the unbreakable virus which is COVID-19 virus. This virus are also known as coronavirus. This virus spread mainly through the air when people are near each other. And also it leaves an infected person as they breathe, cough, sneeze or speak and enter another person via their mouth, nose and eyes. This virus has led us to delay or cancel a lot of events. Widespread supply shortage caused by people who making panic buying, agricultural disruption and food shortage, and also many educational institutions are closed and completely closed. This tragedy may cause people facing unemployment problems and decline in payroll because they didn't have any economic source to live in economy today. As well, we all know the United States, which is the biggest country in the world, has also affected in this pandemic, and their economy become decrease and fluctuate in short period of time. Finally, you will get more explanation and information from my fellow groupmate through this video. That's all for me. I've been on my duty. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Azwani binti Mahat and today I would like to elaborate about article that we have chosen, which is spiraling COVID-19 cases driving up US layoff, inflation still burning. For introduction, the authors state that the spreading of the dangerous virus, which is COVID-19, has badly affected to the world economy of the country. This can be seen by watching news and social media that always updates on new numbers of cases that are confirmed can reach until more than 10,000 people every day. That is why government has stricted new norms, which is by stay at home and apply 1 meter social distance that somehow could help the frontliners in order to reduce the number of positive cases. As we know, the pandemic is not just set in US but also other countries with multiple side effects, with the flow of economy have been decreased day by day. In US, the pandemic caused a very bad unemployment rate with 6.9% starting in March, where the first wave of COVID-19 has been spreading compared to before the virus with 3.5%. For information, US were in the top 3 of world largest population with 330,786,300 people in 5th of January 2021 by referring to US population clock. The number of populations in that country might be the main reason why most of the citizens are claimed jobless. Why is that happen? It is because their main income were clearly being distracted by the new norm that must be normalized by the peoples.
Hi, my name is Alia Marsha binti Ahmad Marziki and I'm from class JBA 11438. So, today I will talk about the main idea of this article, which is the jobless benefit. So, there are a lot of jobless benefit that we can get by referring to the article. Jobless benefit are also known as jobless unemployment benefits or unemployment insurance and unemployment compensation are payments made by authorized bodies to unemployed people. In the United States, this benefit is funded by a compulsory governmental insurance system, not taxes on individual citizens. Depending on jurisdiction and status of the person, the unemployment benefits are only covering for their basic needs. Based on the articles, initial claims for state unemployment from 137,000 to seasonal adjusted 853,000 for the week ended in 5 December 2020, which is the highest record since middle of September. The weekly increase that has been recorded are the highest record since the first wave of this virus in March. These jobless benefit claims have been estimated faltered increasing. By including the government-funded program for the self-employed, gig workers and the others who do not qualify for the benefits, 1.4 million has claimed. This shown that the jobless claims in the United States hit a record of 6.867 million in March. They are above their peaks during 2007 to 2009 Great Recession. More than US 3 trillion has been spent and used in government. Pandemic relief has helped millions of unemployed Americans cover daily expenses and companies. Lastly, the political election has also given a lot of effects in the economics of the United States. That's all from me. Thank you.
I got this from Alia. So let's move to the next point. So, my point is decline in payroll. In this article, American economists said that there will be that employment will increase in winter as they expected. Even though they have jobless benefit claim, but unfortunately, the claim will end in 26 December as people that claim that keep increasing. So they will end the claim. But unfortunately, they still have no plan to solve about this unemployment. So, and moreover, it is more short as many big company has to downsizing their workers, and because of that, employment increase. The big company that has made a very short decision. The first one is Disneyland in United States. As we know, Disneyland in United States is #1 largest Disneyland theme park. In the news, they said they have to execute 28,000 positions due to the COVID-19. So it was a very short news that they have to do because of this pandemic. And the second company that has made a very short news is Warner Media, or we also known as Warner Bros. Or DC Comic Books, that they has to eliminate a large number of positions because of the cost by 20%. So from this we can see that the unemployment increases during the pandemic. So it is a very short economic decision.
from me, Isan and Sahar binti Abdul Rashid, and let's move to the next one.
So thank you Nisa for the book. My name is Shanisha Putri binti Alin Kamarudin, and I'll do the conclusion. What I will conclude here is both Nisa's and Alia's point, as they talk about the main point for this title. The conclusion is there are some benefits that are provided by the government for those that are not employed. Because we are currently in the pandemic, the numbers of unemployment are significantly rising, which making the number of demands to claim for the benefits are also increasing. The reason why it's increasing is because they need money to pay for their basic necessities and also to pay their bill. We also can conclude that there are many declines in the payroll during this pandemic due to the economy's activities that are declining as everyone needs to stay at home to reduce the risk of being infected by the COVID-19. From this, we can conclude that the types of fiscal policies that are suitable for the current situation will be the expansionary fiscal policy. This policy is designed to overcome unemployment and depression in the economy. In this policy, the government has to decrease the taxes and increase the government expenditure. A government will normally build their spending, which will straightforwardly expand the total interest to close the gap. Since government spending provokes interest for goods and services, the national income will increment through the multiplier effect. That's all for me. Thank you.